Good morning. The video you're about to see is a partnership built in the Little Rock community with Central Arkansas Veterans Healthcare System, International Pin Turners Club, Recreational Therapy, and Ozark Woodturners. In 2014, after a car show that's been going on for 17 years, we met a volunteer who had the idea of turning pins utilizing a wood lathe in our recreational therapy department.
Well, I met Michael Dobbs at the car show out here and found out that Alyssa wanted to start making pins, so I came up here to help her about 3 years ago.
Jeff Bice, the veteran who was first chosen to turn pins at Central Arkansas Veterans Healthcare System on the Community Living Center, turned his first pin with the use of assisted devices that he had to use as a result of an illness.
Jeff Bice was one of my guinea pigs, I guess you'd say, when we first started the program. I was working on his unit, and Mr. Bice was an incomplete quad. And he decided that if he could make pins, anybody could. And so we worked with him. We used some adaptive equipment and changed things around. I don't know, more than once. We went through several different adaptations for him.
Made sanding sticks to hold the sandpaper because his fingers wouldn't work holding the sandpaper. Helped him hold a chisel when he started out. And he got to where he could do it completely by himself.
Exactly.
He made 7 pins in an hour one time.
Yeah, and he was a great example of what really recreation therapy wanted to do, was to take this from more than just an activity here at the hospital, but turn it into a hobby for our veterans once they discharge. And so that's what Jeff did. He became a hobbyist pin turner.
We had a member of the community ask how they could help. That member started asking around, and through the generosity of an organization near Mountain Home, Arkansas, Ozark Woodturners, they learned of the program. So they donated 2 additional lathes and also had 3 lathe stands built to accommodate wheelchair veterans. These 4 additional lathes and stands allowed our veterans to utilize the pin lathe, wood lathe program in our recreation department that improved their overall health and well-being, as well as created something artful. The program since 2014 has included more than 2,000 pins made and more than 250 veterans impacted by turning the pins on the Community Living Center. This entire program has been supported by donations from the community of Little Rock and more so all across Central Arkansas. The International Pin Turners Association in Little Rock have been very gracious in volunteering their time. We now have 10 to 15 volunteers weekly assisting with making pins twice a week. The pins are also kept in volunteer services, and folks come into the office when they're looking for a gift or item to present to somebody. The pins, we accept donations, and others we provide the gifts to dignitaries that come into the medical facility. And it just offers a token of appreciation for the many things that many veterans organizations do in our facility. None of this would have been possible without the volunteer, the Cam's Car Club, who hosted the car show for the past 17 years, the recreational therapist Alyssa Welsh, who put it all together. It all started with a meeting with Ken Leslie, a volunteer, a veteran named Jeff Bice, who took the time to learn how to turn pins. And when Jeff was discharged from the hospital, he continued to make pins in his own home. The volunteer went to his home and helped him set up his own wood lathe. The cool part about Jeff Bice, he was able to also sell pins at the Red Door Gallery and Art Studio here in North Little Rock. So if you take all the pieces of a partnership you're looking to do, it takes a lot of different pieces. And without the community support, this partnership would never occurred, and veterans would not be able to continue to turn the pins that they do today. The volunteer that help and assist with the 8 wood lathes today would not be possible without their generosity of volunteering 1 to 2 times a week. We've also had a lot of other organizations, such as Bad Boy Mower has donated additional 6 wood lathe stands, and we were able to get another 5 wood lathes donated, 3 of those being from Blind Veterans League. If you want to learn more about the program or where you can volunteer in your VA, just contact your local VA. But if you want to learn more about our volunteer program and how more specifically about the pin lathe program, you can contact us at the VA at Little Rock, Central Arkansas Veterans Healthcare System, at 501-257-3288.